Hello YouTube, back in with another video, and today we are going to do math operations. And if you're wondering what we're using, we are using the Dcoder app, and I have a video on the channel explaining a quick 3-minute video explaining what the Dcoder app is. And today we used it for this code, and this code is going to be able to allow you to enter in two numbers, and you have the option of doing the operations of addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and we also added two other functionalities, which is max function and min function. And how we did this is that first we got the variable types and the names, which are, well, first we used two different variable types, which is int, which is integer, and it stores whole numbers. So you cannot use no decimal numbers, which that is used for doubles. And we also use char, which stores single characters such as uppercase and lowercase letters. And when using char variables, the values are always going to be surrounded by single quotes, which we'll show later on in this video. So we have char operations, int num1, int num2, and int answers. So what we had to do first is that you had to use the first number, which is console.write, so it'll let you to enter in your first number, and then num1 will equal to convert to int32, and convert to int32 will allow the code to be able to convert the integer into a string that will be able to read the console read line. And console read line allows it to read a line or a string from a standard output device. And then we do the same thing with the second number. Console.write, enter your second number, num2 equals convert to int32, and then console read line. So for now, the operation, we will also console write, and they will enter the operations, and you either pick the plus sign for addition, the hyphen for subtraction, the X for multiplication, the backslash for division, and a capital M for max function, or the lowercase m for min function. And the operation will equals char console.read. And the reason why we had to use console.read is because that is used to only read single characters from the standard output, unlike console read line, where you have to use that for a line or a string of code. Now we're going to head over to the switch case, which is the switch, and then after you put in the operation, because it will read what the operation is, so it'll read the char that you enter. So when you go down, it will say, here, the first case will be if you press plus, and then it will do is that it will allow you to enter your two numbers that you entered. It will read it, and it's num1 plus num2. So that means that will be the answer that you will get. And so it will output. So when you do console.write line, the answer will be outputted. So for example, if we put in, let's say 8 plus 4, it will output the answer 12 in here. And then with the break, it will, let's say you didn't press addition, then it'll go to the next case and check what it is. So for example, instead if we did subtraction, and then you put in the subtraction char, then it will subtract the two numbers that you entered, and then it will output that answer. And it will be the same thing for multiplication operation and the division operation. So it will change when you go to the max and min functionality, because what it will do then is that it will just, if you press the capital M, and then for the case, what it will do is it will read console.write line map.max, and then it will check out the two numbers, and whatever number is bigger out of the two, it will then display the number that is bigger out of the value. Same thing with the min function, except for it will check which is the lower out of the two values. Let's say if you put in another incorrect option, so let's say maybe you put in like the letter A, and it will default, and then it will console.write line you and tell you incorrect, please try again. So it'll ask you to put in another variable instead, and then console.write line. So we will run this code, a few times, and then we'll see from there. So if you want to play the code, there's the play button at the bottom right of your screen, and then you press it, and then it'll enter your first number. You press 8, or try, for example, I'll use 8. Enter your second number, 4, and then I'll pick the addition operation, and then the answer should be 12 when we put it in. So there's 12, and then I'll press X to, the exit. So press the X that is beside on the left of terminal, and it'll go back. We'll do a few more. So let's do enter your first number. I'll just use the same numbers again. 8, 4. Let's do subtraction. So the answer should be 4 when we get it. So 4. Go back. Let's actually try the max function this time. So we'll play it again. Sorry about that. Enter your number 8. Enter your second number 4. And this time we will do capital M. And it should tell you now that which one will it be between 8 or 4, which is the greater number. And when you press it, enter, it gives you 8. And then let's put in something wrong. Let's put in something like, so I'll put in numbers 8 and 4 again, and then enter operation. Let's put in like the a lowercase a, and then it'll say, tell you incorrect, please try again. Press X to exit, and that's it. And also, I want to explain one more thing. Before, I didn't get to do this in the Dcoder app tutorial video, but yes, you can make the code public once you enter, and then you'll be able to be able to share your code with other people who have been using the Dcoder app. And thank you for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one.